Okay, hello everyone. Our group today we are talk presentation about creating a shared future through education, and our group member is about Tao Rao, Tianyi, Zeng, Yiming Li, and Hao Tian. Next please. And first, I will talking about education and empowerment. And what is the creating a shared future through education is about the global context has changed significantly. Growth strategy create have a reimagining of where forms will one region economic, political and social consequence. And presently, social cohesion and economic prosperity are not the same. The last World Economic Forum Avenue meeting thus aims to reward leaders from all countries of the work to establish a shared narrative to improve the current stage of the work. The projects innovated and program of the meeting are aimed at creating a shared future in the factory work. If leaders from all walks of life are united, they can shape the future by joining this unique global effect to co-creation and co-design and collaboration. And what about education and empowerment? Education is variety to effort to promote and develop logical solution for the development needs of both the planet and individuals. Education can allow individuals to understand the scope and nature to justifiable development issues. It can allow users to identify the powerful force that promote justifiable living practice. Nevertheless, education may also play the opposite role. It's about numbing innovation and curiosity, promote and acceptance of unmaintainable living as being normal, and teaching students to wait for other people to take action positively. Therefore, from the sustainable development positive, education is seen as both a huge hope and huge problem. Okay, next please. And in order to solve this situation, a team to explore from accept the ECE region was both to advise on first is the world's competency and are required by education to considering the shared future, and then is the world policy strategies and approach are required to make sure the educator develop these competencies. The explorer will grow from Europe, Central Asia, North America, and other parts of the world. They came from teacher, education college, government agencies, educational research, United Nations organizations, and sustainable development NGOs. The group worked tirelessly and produced a report known as Learning for the Future. Okay, next please. And during the 48th World Economic Forum, the theme was creating a shared future in the frequent work. The theme generally covers a crucial and perplexing text. We only have a single universe, so economic crisis, mirror conflict, climate change, and poverty are everybody business. So what survival leaders have been involved in running the effect of large country, as in the case of Prime Minister of Australia and Canada. If you give every citizen affordable education and healthcare, then you enhance economic growth and lower poverty and inequality. By doing this, you will lower the damage economy and political frequent districtly. As the leader, it is always essential to invest in education and health. because such investments are crucial to solving a huge problem affecting the world over the coming years. Investing in health and education is not charity work. According to various student conducts by the World Economic Forum, if all the can well to leave school with the capability to read and write, there will be a 12% decrease in global poverty levels. Okay, next, Tianyi will talking about taking action.
Hello, I'd like to talk about taking actions. In their description during the latest forum, the panelists states that the social link between statesmen and their citizens continue to grow. While there is some truth in their statement, the panelists urges the participants to consider the innumerable positive examples of government around the world that are truly developing a shared future in a fractured world. For instance, how health thinking involves citizens in decision making, how the invention is being encouraged at the front line in various African countries, and how Malaysia's TN50 program has engaged over 1.5 million young people. If poverty is eliminated in all nations, we will be able to realize the dream of having a shared future. Now, education is seen as one of the essential strategies to eradicate poverty. In addition, the government can take the action of ending hunger, improve nutrition, and then enhance sustainable agriculture. There is strong evidence that a mother's education enhances her kids' nutrition, especially as she seeks higher levels of schooling. According to various research, there are over 47 million kids in the third world nation had basic education. More than 1.7 kids would be saved from starving. If those moms has a high school education, 12.2 million kids would be protected from starving. Next page, please. I'd like to talk about the role model. The role of partnership and intergeneration in leadership needs to be front and center. Study suggests part of the fracturing we need to remedy is generation 1. The young generation possesses the lowest level of the in situations trust of any generation. They also feel let down by the broken social contact of the highly fragmented and fracturing paths from education to employment, and they are accumulating skyscraping. Nevertheless, the responsibility rests on the shoulders of the young generation. For instance, the problem facing over 100% of the youths under the age of 27 are the decision being made by a predecessor. For their part, it is essential that young men do more to understand the competing trade-offs and the systematic relatives facing the current crop of leaders. To realize any kind of shared vision of the future, that along ensuring implementation and action. Everyone needs to start with mutual respect and shared understanding. This is something that all leaders should role models at all levels of social society, and generations can make conscious intentions this year and beyond. Now let me invite my colleague to tell other parts of our topic.